Quebec is one of the 13 provinces and territories of Canada. Located in central Canada, the province shares borders with Ontario to the southwest, Newfoundland and Labrador to the northeast, and New Brunswick to the southeast. It shares an international border with the United States, with Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont and New York to the south. Quebec has a total area of 176,928 square kilometers and the 2016 census recorded a population of 8,164,361, making it the second largest province or territory of Canada in terms of area as well as population. Much of the population live in urban areas along the St. Lawrence River. Between the most populous city, Montreal, and its capital city, Quebec, a motion was passed in the House of Commons of Canada in 2006, recognizing the Quebecois as a nation within a united Canada. French is Quebec's official language and 94.6% of the province's population reported knowledge of French. Quebecois French is its local variety, and there are 14 regional accents deriving from it. Quebec is renowned for its unique and vibrant culture. The province has its own celebrities and produces its own literature, music, films, TV shows, festivals, folklore, songs, art and more. Quebec also has its own cuisine and national symbols. Quebec is well known for its comedy shows, producing nearly 72% of the world's maple syrup, and making hockey popular in Canada. Between 1534 and 1763, Quebec was called Canada and it was the most developed colony in New France. Following the 7 Years' War, Quebec became a British colony in the British Empire. It remained as such from 1763 to 1867. First as the province of Quebec as a result of the Lower Canada Rebellion. It was, finally, united with Ontario, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick in 1867, beginning the Confederation of Canada. The Constitution Act, 1867 incorporated the present-day polity and government of Quebec. The politics of Quebec function within the context of a Westminster democracy. The Premier of Quebec, presently François Legault, serves as head of government and holds office by virtue of commanding the confidence of the elected National Assembly. As a constitutional monarchy, the Lieutenant Governor of Quebec exercises the powers vested in the Crown. Quebec's political culture mostly differs on a federalist vs nationalist continuum instead of a left vs right continuum. Quebec independence debates have played a large role and Parti Québécois governments have held referendums on sovereignty in 1980 and 1995. The 1995 referendum saw the highest voter turnout in Quebec history, at over 93%, and only failed by 0.6%. Until the early 1960s, the Catholic Church played a large role in the development of social and cultural institutions in Quebec. However, in the 1960s, the Quiet Revolution increased the role of the government of Quebec in controlling political, social and future developments of the state of Quebec. Quebec society's cohesion and specificity is based on 3 of its unique statutory documents: the Quebec Charter of Human Rights and Freedoms, the Charter of the French Language and the Civil Code of Quebec. Furthermore, unlike in the rest of Canada, law in Quebec is mixed. Private law is exercised under a civil law system, and public law is exercised under a common law system. The economy is diversified in post-industrial sectors of the knowledge economy such as aerospace, information and communication technologies, biotechnology and the pharmaceutical industry play leading roles. Quebec's substantial natural resources, notably exploited in hydroelectricity, forestry and mining, have also long been a mainstay. The province's 2018 output was $439.3 billion Canadian dollars, making it the second largest province or territory of Canada by gross domestic product. The name, Quebec, which comes from the Algonquin or Ojibwe word Quebec meaning, where the river narrows, originally referred to the area around Quebec City where the St. Lawrence River narrows to a cliff-lined gap. Early variations in the spelling of the name included Quebec and Quebec. French explorer Samuel de Champlain chose the name Quebec in 1608 for the colonial outpost he would use as the administrative seat for the French colony of New France. Located in the eastern part of Canada and part of central Canada, Quebec occupies a territory nearly 3 times the size of France or Texas, most of which is very sparsely populated. Its topography is very different from one region to another due to the varying composition of the ground, the climate, and the proximity to water. The St. Lawrence lowland and the Appalachians are the 2 main topographic regions in southern Quebec, while the Canadian Shield occupies most of central and northern Quebec. Quebec has one of the world's largest reserves of fresh water, occupying 12% of its surface. It has 3% of the world's renewable fresh water, whereas it has only 0.1% of its population. More than 500,000 lakes, including 30 with an